Next live action from Keeneland's not too far away. We have got an 8:30 at Pimlico coming your way, but they're running around about a quarter of an hour late or so. So that race won't be off for a while. So we'll be heading over to Keeneland first. We've got a non-runner here in the 8. That one doesn't go for this 6.5 furlong maiden special weight, and Cozy Nicole is your 5-2 favourite for this particular contest. So that's the favourite. Ready Player One, next best in the market at 3-1. Nanette Spirit is a 6-1 shot. So Festive 6-1. Ruefully 8-1. La Madeira 8-1. Temper 10-1. Silver Union 12s, and Grey Favour and Red Parasol are the outsiders at 20-1. So that's the way they're shaping up here at Keeneland for this 8:40, and it's the 2 Cozy Nicole who is your favourite for this race. Very little form to go on here. They're all pretty lightly raced individuals. So going down the card, the 1 Silver Union, 1 career start so far, and finished last of 7 and was beaten round about 20 lengths. Not exactly a great start to her racing career. This race a maiden special weight with a purse value of $58,000 for maiden fillies 3-year-olds. The 2 is the favourite, 1 career start and finished second, was only beaten ahead on that particular occasion, and that was plenty to like about that performance. It was over 5.5 furlongs, that was on turf, now moves up to 6.5 furlongs here today. Definitely can be competitive, I would have thought, the 2 Cozy Nicole. 3 Grey Favour makes racecourse debut here today, but looking at the betting isn't fancied. The 4 Ready Player One's had 4 career starts. Last time out, beat only 2 home when finishing 11th of 13. Really difficult to get excited about this one's chances, although having said that, his second favourite here at 3-1. Has been running in maiden special weights, but at a slightly lesser level than this. Speed figure ratings 49, 63, 51 and 53. But for me, Ready Player One isn't really improving, or doesn't seem to have progressed from race 1 to race 2, etc. And so I'd be taking on the 4. That's the one in shot, Ready Player One. The 5 is a newcomer. No Lasix on for this one, which is interesting. The 6 La Madeira's had 2 career starts. Finished 5th of 6 first time out, and then finished last of 7 on her next start. Again, hardly formed to set the world alight. The 7 is Red Parasol, who's had 2 career starts, beat 1 home on her racecourse debut, and then finished 10th of 13 on her second start. Again, not a lot to get excited about. And then we have 3 newcomers, the 9, the 10 and the 11, Nanette Spirit, Sir Festive and Temper. They've all got Lasix on for the first time here, and there you can see a couple of them in shot. There is the 10, that is So Festive, Lasix on for the first time, and the 11, Temper, Lasix on for the first time for this racecourse debut. So, very little form in which to go on here. Cozy Nicole remains the 11-4 favourite, but for me there was plenty to like about her first start. If you're looking for negatives, it was on turf. She's now racing on dirt here, so will she handle the dirt the same way as she handled the turf? If she does, she's got to be a big player here. I would rather have her than Ready Player One, who for me, I don't think's really progressed. I mean, 2 starts ago on the 18th of January, she ran probably her best race when finishing 3rd of 12. She was beaten 4 3/4 lengths. That race was over 7.5 furlongs. It's interesting that she's moving down in trip. This will be her first start at 6.5 furlongs. Her last 2 starts have both come at 7.5 furlongs. Down in trip here to 6.5 furlongs for the first time. But I'm going to take her on, as I say. And I think Cozy Nicole, for me, she did little wrong on her racecourse debut. She only needs to show that level of form, for me, to come good here today. So it's going to be the 2, Cozy Nicole for me. Obviously got quite a few newcomers, lightly raced sorts, but they've hardly been setting the world alight. So it's the 2, Cozy Nicole for me, as they load up here at Keeneland for race number 6.
I hope we don't make that guess. I can tell her how pretty she is. I'm pretty confident, man. She's so pretty. I know, I fell out. How about that?
They're at the post. And they're off. Ready player one comes out for the lead. Awkward beginning there for Ruefully. Ruefully, taken up by jockey Rosie Napropnik, was in tight quarters there and had to drop all the way out to last. There goes Nanette Spirit from the outside now, moving up to take the lead. La Madeira goes in the second position up the backstretch. Silver Union third. Red Parasol fourth up on the outside. Cozy Nicole fifth in between horses, 3.5 lengths off the lead. Ready Player One angles toward the outside in sixth. 4 lengths from the front, then a gap of 4 more lengths back to Temper in seventh. So Festive is in the 8th position. Gray Favor in 9th. And Ruefully just got slammed at the start, 22 2/5 seconds, and trails the field around the far turn. Nanette Spirit is the leader by a length to Red Parasol, then a gap of 3 more lengths to Ready Player One in the clear, and moving up third on the outside. Cozy Nicole now takes third from her, though, and Silver Union has to go to the center of the track in fifth, still 6 lengths away. Nanette Spirit, Red Parasol side by side for the top spot. Cozy Nicole third. Ready Player One now moves by her, and Temper's running late from fifth. Temper, though, still 5 lengths away. Deep stretch here for Nanette Spirit. Temper has clear aim at the leader, but running out of time. Nanette Spirit, Temper running on from the outside. Here's the line. On the outside, Temper gets there in the final jump.
Well, I'd written down that Nanette Spirit had won that, but I think on that evidence, the 11 and our commentator has got that right, and that Temper may have just got up. Desperately tied, but it's the 2 newcomers who fight out first and second. And we're going to have another dead heat. We'll leave that one to the judge. There was very little form to go on, and it was interesting. Just watch Temper. It's come from an awful long way back. Has this horse got there? Angled to the outside. Back in 5th place. Still got 4 lengths to make up. Ready Player One has just plodded on at 1 pace. And Cozy Nicole has just looked 1 paced as well. At this stage, you'd have thought Nanette Spirit's got this in the bag. Temper is going to run out of real state. Or is she? Because I think she might have got there, you know. Very tight indeed. We'll leave that one to the judge. Again, we're not at a great angle here. The 11 Temper on the near side, the 9 Nanette Spirit on the far side. They're pulled some way clear of everything else, and it's the 2 newcomers who fight out the finish. I'll bring you the result of that photo as soon as we can. It was very tight indeed, but we're off to Pimlico now for race number 6 on their card. It's a 6-furlong claimer. Purse value of $22,000 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards, which have never won 2 races. Temper's got there, we're being told. The 11 Temper has mugged the 9 Nanette Spirit right on the line. And Peppermint Rush is your favourite here.